he'd gladly fight a boss on a highway, dodging cars going 100 kilometers per hour.
That's
fun as.
It's fun as, bro. Why
you don't
did
get
you
to
guys
do that in things. I'm not gonna NTR my dead dad.
family
Lord will
fans?
kill you. I mean, who cares? I get to kick Anya. I think that's worth it.
Yo, Lloyd trying to kill me though. Oh, comes on strong.
I bet he's a tsundere.
Yeah, he's a tsundere.
He's got feelings for me, low key.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, it works.
Right, I'm mad ruffled right now, right? I was
Degen 1 is losing it, as you can tell.
Hey guys, welcome back to
Degen Diplomacy, hello.
It's an emergency episode of Degen Diplomacy. Our last recording fucked up, so now it's just me and Degen number 2. We're gonna give you a quick rundown of what happened. Degen number 3 was sleeping.
Yeah.
Probably is still sleeping, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
But
it's currently nearly 5 p.m. by the way.
It is nearly 5 p.m. I don't think the dude's awake. I think the dude just woke up.
Probably.
He can't make it. Anyway, last episode, what were we doing? We were doing a Would You Rather, right?
Yeah, it's Degenerate Edition, but
Degenerate
not really
Edition,
degenerate.
yada yada. All right, we'll give you a quick rundown of it.
Yeah. I'll bust up the slides. Give me oh yeah, the intro. By the way, that's Degen 1. I'm Degen 2. Cool. All right, Would You Rather Degenerate Edition. Wow.
Which is the lesser of two evils? Right, let's just get right into it.
Okay, whoa.
Okay.
Would you rather join Kessoku band or the Keon band?
Right, this was, as you said last episode, this was just to throw you in.
Yeah, it's
an easy answer.
Yeah.
Everybody chose Kessoku band.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Keon is boring now.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I don't think anyone remembers Keon. Even the people who watched it, me and Degen 3.
Yeah, them two don't remember anything. Watched 7 episodes, didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Kessoku band is the shit. I don't want to join them because I'd probably ruin their band, but you know, you can't back out of this. You got to pick one option, right?
Yeah, you play the triangle, bro.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's right. That's
the triangle.
Right. I was playing the triangle last time. Yeah.
Just dance along with them, you know? Just
yeah, I can dance.
Dancer.
I can throw it back.
Yeah,
Let's
do
go.
the floss.
I can hit the gritty. Easy.
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Next, would you rather?
All right, next one. All right. Oh.
Would you rather become a magical girl or become a princess? So,
okay.
Do you remember your answer?
I said princess. You guys said magical girl.
Yeah, you wanted to live in luxury, right?
Yeah, that's right.
We wanted to fight monsters in snow.
I mean, I still get to fight monsters, you know, have adventurers train me.
Yeah, but you don't get magical powers, do you?
I can hire someone to do it for me.
You can hire someone to have magical powers for you. It's not as fun. You gotta do everything yourself as opposed to like sit back, maybe hold back the team a little.
Hold back the team? How dare you?
Yeah.
You know, I've got like charisma maxed out.
Charisma maxed out. Yep.
Yeah,
there's
right.
orcs. There's orcs. Right?
Yeah, those orcs. I might give those orcs a bit of a buff, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright though.
Look, a magical girl, you'll face despair sometimes. That's okay. You might end up dying. That's okay. I don't see any. I don't see any downside to being a magical girl.
Well,
Look, there's other eldritch horrors out there, right?
Yeah.
Other tentacle monsters out there.
Other Cthulhu-based monsters.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Next, would you rather?
Okay. Next one. This is one of yours.
All right. I can barely read this because I don't have my glasses on. But would you rather throw away all of your friends and family to fulfill a greater good, or have one of your closest friends suddenly become distant, and you have to stop them from committing heinous acts?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, Attack on
Titan, right? Eren with the rumbling, or like Armin, Mikasa, and the rest of the gang trying to stop him, right?
Yes.
I think everybody here's a Jaegerist.
Yeah, we're all Jaegerists.
Right? Jaeger did nothing wrong.
Yes, that's right.
If we were put in his position, we would do the same thing. Right? We all chose Jaeger. We'll go with him. We'll kill everybody.
Yeah.
It's for the greater good. I don't care if everybody hates me. I'm doing it for the sake of the world.
I'm gonna say my friends and family, bro.
Yeah.
My country.
Exactly.
All right, next one. Would you rather be reincarnated as an inanimate object used by humans or a monster hunted by humans?
I think everybody agreed on being a monster, right?
Yeah, because in this case, we said that if you're an animate object, then like, yeah, you're inanimate. You can't move.
Pretty much.
So you just be used by people.
Yeah.
Monster, you can manipulate your destiny and stuff like that.
Exactly. Like I can live freely, or like be used like as a toilet brush. Don't want to start cleaning toilets anyway.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
I mean, fucking saying, I'm so tired.
We've been here for a while.
Next time.
Next time? Okay.
See, we're speedrunning this because we ran into a lot of problems for about 3 hours, right?
Like, nearly 4 hours, right? Because I got here by around 1.
You got here around 2.
I got
you got around 2. So it was like 2 hours. We ran into problems.
2.5 hours.
It's a massive headache. We've gone back to our old setup. We're tired, right?
I'm dying. All right. Would you rather be able to read people's minds at will or be able to turn invisible?
Okay, I got shat on because I was the only one who wanted to turn invisible.
And your reasoning was legit. Just I want to steal.
It's look, you can do
Weak.
so much stealing, right?
You can still you can steal by reading people's minds.
My main reasoning is I just want to turn invisible, so I
wanna
don't
turn
have to deal
invisible?
with anybody, right?
You just want to be naked around people.
Just yeah, exactly.
excuse.
I'm an exhibitionist, you know.
Exhibitionist, damn.
That's what
dude.
makes me a degenerate. I just get so turned on at the thought of flashing someone, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you're not
Yeah.
really flashing people, you know. You can't see you, but
I mean, I can literally flash people because you know, Invisible Girl from My Hero Academia. She can
you
reflect
literally
light.
flashes people.
Yeah,
doesn't
literally
she?
flashes people.
Oh damn, dude.
But you wanted to read minds because you wanted to work in customer service, right?
Yeah, of course.
And that's
Yeah.
that's the thing that you posed to me last time.
It was like, not just customer service. You can. What can you do? What did I say last time?
Cheat on an exam, but that kind of didn't appeal to me because I don't have any exams.
You can get out of trouble. You know, police officer arrests you. You can threaten them. Remember?
You can threaten
Yeah,
them
you can
by
threaten
yeah.
yeah, that's right. You can be like, oh, I know you
That's
live.
right. Your main reasoning was that you could threaten people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know exactly where you live. I know your bank details. You know, I know their bank details.
If they think about it, yeah.
Yeah, I can prompt that.
Yeah, you
Dude, who
can.
needs to steal when you can steal
Pretty much, yeah.
the better way?
I don't know, but it can be traced back to you, can't it? Surely.
Oh, just use a random ATM. That kind
Use
of
a VPN.
Yeah, VPN. Yeah, use NordVPN.
We're not
We're
sponsored.
sponsored.
We're not sponsored. You can't say that. We'll get into legal repercussions. We're not sponsored.
Yeah. So
Right.
use one of the VPNs.
I'm still on invisible. Won't change.
All right, next one. Would you rather get with your step sibling who you've only recently met, or get with your stepmom who you've also recently met?
Well, I went with step sibling because, assumedly, they're the same age. Are we assuming they're the same age as us?
Yeah, let's say
Yeah.
that.
I don't want to cuck my dad. Like, my dad married stepmother, right? So that means, you know, they got a thing going on.
Don't you want to slip your
I'm
thing
not,
into the same
I'm
hole?
not going to
It's-
going to ruin my family, right? My family's probably already ruined since I only have a dad. I'm not going to ruin it any further.
Don't you want to...
I'm not cucking my dad. Even if you said, like, my dad's out of my life. He's dead, right? Like we said last time. I'm not
Yeah.
going to NTR my dead dad. No, I would not want to NTR my dad. Thank you very much.
But the taboo is kind of, it's kind of spicy.
Taboo
though.
doesn't appeal to me.
You don't like the taboos kind of stuff?
Nah.
No? I mean, like, my response was step sibling too.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, like, get something out of you.
He wanted to play the devil's advocate. And he
Yes.
still is playing the devil's advocate.
Anyways, step sibling. I think we all said that. Degen 3 also said that, right?
Did you do a step sibling, weren't they?
Yeah, step sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we say what Degen 3 wanted? Oh, yeah, Degen 3 wanted to be invisible. Not invisible. Read minds. Yeah.
Yeah, the correct response.
Debatable.
How do we explain this? What
Number
was
one,
the answer
alright,
again?
so in the last episode, we prepared like a document that was very detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Each person put in their ideas.
Mm-hmm.
However, when it came to Degen number 3, he liked to spice things up, right? He wanted to keep
Yeah.
us in the dark. So that would end up with cryptic prompts such as number one bike.
Yes.
What the hell does number
Number
one
one
bike
victory
mean?
royale.
I have no clue what number one bike
I
means.
forgot. What was that again?
He was like to me, would you rather be Saitama or would you rather be
Oh,
Mugen Rider?
yes, the Muden Rider one. He was like, Muden Rider has the potential to be Saitama, but
Yeah.
he has to work his way up.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah. So basically what it boils down to, would you rather have power just given to you like straight away, or would you
Mhm.
rather work towards that power?
Yeah, the journey or destination.
And I think me and you picked we'd rather have the power straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we said that if Muden Rider like had a guaranteed result, like you knew he would end up like Saitama, then I probably would have did Muden Rider. But in this case, we're saying there's a chance he might just flop over and die,
Yeah.
or like become nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go Saitama.
But it's also another thing where like power is not really something that I want.
No.
So I don't want to go through hardship
Mm-hmm.
if because you know you're either forced to go into hardship or do you rather take it straight away. Might as well take it straight away because that's not something I'm into, right?
Uh-huh.
For whatever reason, DJ number 3 wanted to go through that hardship because it sounded fun.
He's just weird.
He's
Just a weirdo.
a battle junkie. He's unhinged. He smokes crack. He doesn't actually smoke crack, but me, you, well, you're circumstantial,
Yeah.
but that's basically our results. Don't want to go through the journey. he wants to go to the journey. DJ number
Yeah.
3 wants to go to the journey.
That's essentially it.
Yeah.
I think he argued something else with Moon and Rider, but I can't recall.
Yeah.
Anyways, next one. Would you rather live in the Arknights world or live in the Chainsawman world?
Right. So we spoke about this through 2 different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
One is living in that world as a powerless civilian,
Yeah.
and the other was living in that world as someone who actually, has powers.
Yeah. So
Right.
in the case of being powerless, Arknights' world is like so much more dangerous.
Right.
Because you have to deal with like disease and like natural disasters and all that.
Yeah.
Man's world, you might get like crushed by a demon or something.
Yeah, but it's
Something
like a
that.
one-hit KO, right? You're going about your day, and then all of a sudden, black.
Yeah, you just die, I guess. Arknights' world, you'll slowly die from a painful infection, probably.
Yeah,
You get powers, but like that's rare.
yeah. I mean, and you're like it's a post-apocalyptic world. Resources are scarce depending on where you are,
Yeah.
and you could just like end up in a racist country, right?
Yeah. I mean, people are always against you, you know?
Yeah. So as a powerless civilian, we'd rather live in modern-day Japan
Mm-hmm.
with the off chance of dying. But if we got powers, all of us would have went to the Arknights world.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Just
you know?
it's just cooler, right?
So much nicer. Like, people with powers in Chainsaw Man's world, they don't get happy endings, usually.
Yeah, it's fucked
From
up.
what I've seen. It's pretty messed up.
It's fucked
People
up.
just die. So, like, I'm
It's-
good.
It's also probably fucked up in Arknights, but like think of all the waifus, right?
Yeah, the waifus, bro. Oh my gosh, W. Wow.
Right, next
Anyway,
would you
that's it.
rather.
Alright. Would you rather become a cute lolly or a seductive MILF?
So this is another one of those questions where it's either the journey or the ending, right?
Yes. The journey or the ending?
And I think we all agreed on the journey, right?
But did anyone agree on the destination this one?
No. I know for a fact Degen 3 chose the journey. I don't know if you picked...
Okay, no, I picked the journey
you picked
too.
the journey?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
all 3 of us picked the
Yeah,
journey.
we all chose to become lollies.
Yeah.
It's like, being a seductive MILF is enticing, but you might have like less potential and you might not be able to control it at the very moment. So,
No comment. Next one.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to expand on it.
I mean, it's seductive MILF. I don't know what else I can expand on. I'd rather be a kid again.
What's that in the bottom right?
It's a so when I was looking for seductive MILF, I googled seductive MILF anime into Google,
Yeah.
and that was what I got. But I didn't like the response very much, so I just put Bocce's mum in.
Right. Yeah. I have no idea what that at the bottom right.
I have
is.
no idea what it is.
I just noticed what it is. I can't see, but it looks like a female version of the Flintstones Freddy Flintstone.
Could be. She could be from a hentai. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Right. So, would you rather live in the Yuru camp world or the Biyori world?
Mhm.
Last time I just said, would you rather live in the mountains of Japan or would you rather live in the countryside of Japan? Is
Yeah.
what this is basically
It
asking.
essentially
you.
is. And age difference, because the characters are different.
I mean, at this point, it's not like live as them, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's more like just live in an area. I think we all chose the mountains because it's nicer than the countryside.
Yeah, it's hot. It looks hot in the countryside
It
in
is.
that picture.
It definitely is. And like what the closest city is miles, ages away.
Yeah. No Wi-Fi, bro.
And then yeah, you probably get like super fast Wi-Fi in the mountains, right?
Yeah, probably.
You're closer to the satellites, whatnot, and like there's like civilization around.
Yeah. Convenience stores and all that. Well, I'm sure the countryside still has a few, but like they're like outdated.
Yeah. Also, camping sounds more fun than walking around rice paddies, right?
You can camp in a rice paddy.
You could.
Yeah.
Why would you though?
On a
You
free snack
basically
at
live
night.
around rice paddies. You don't have to camp there as well.
Well, I'm sure it's a different experience. You ever try camping in your backyard?
I have.
Yeah.
I slept inside.
Oh,
I day camped out in the
you day
backyard.
camped. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it could, camping in rice paddies is kind of like that, I guess. Not too bad.
Next one.
Next one. Would you rather become a vampire forced to serve their master or become a cyborg forced to serve their master?
Right. I think DJ number 3 chose vampire.
Yes, he just likes vampires, really.
Yeah, and he also said that you'll probably get along with your master.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you'd probably like really want to serve them after a while. Come to respect them.
I mean, I chose cyborg because I'm assuming my
Master dies after a
master
while.
dies after
Well, that
a
could be a
while, right?
con. Because you might like your master. Because they did give life to you. It's kind of like a parent.
Who cares?
Okay, yes.
You know,
Oh, damn. Okay.
life is about accepting death. All right.
Yeah, everything comes to an end.
Yeah.
But being cyborgs is you're just a better human.
Basically,
Vampires,
yeah.
nah. Sunlight, ugh.
I mean, like cyborgs can't feel and stuff or taste.
No, they
and
can't
stuff
feel
like that,
emotions.
but at least they're
Well,
cool.
I'm sure you
right?
can program like feeling.
Program fake feelings.
I would like to run love.exe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
that's an upgrade actually. Never being able to feel horny. Think of how much things you'd be able to do, right?
True.
Think of how many things you'd be able to do with both hands all the time, right?
You constantly horny. What, one hand slipping your pants all the time.
Hey man, it's I'm not like DJ number 3.
Well,
right?
look, you can program a horny.exe and have like a
Right.
third arm.
What?
You can just install
Right.
one. Exactly.
Right.
Dude,
Cyborg's
Cyborg's
just
is
better.
a lot better.
I thought you chose vampire last time.
No, I didn't. I chose
I
Cyborg.
chose Cyborg.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one.
Would you rather be roommates with a murderous psychopathic Yandere who's into someone else, or be roommates with Sid Kagano?
Sid Kagano from Eminence of the Shadow, right?
Yes. Yes.
All me and
Atomic.
DJ number 3 chose the murderous psychopath.
I don't know
because
why,
We want nothing to do with Sid Kagano.
but like the room's gonna smell like blood probably. You're gonna drag their bodies through like your room. Like, sorry about the mess. Don't worry about it. You know, it's my latest victim. Just
Said
drag them to
that
the
last
basement.
time, and like our answer was we don't mind. You
You
know,
don't
she's,
mind.
She's gonna be thorough. She's gonna clean it. She's gonna hide from the police.
She will be, but like you'll see the body and stuff like that. You're not
I
gonna
mean,
be
it's
traumatic.
like yeah, I'm chilling. You know,
but
some-
Sid's just an annoying guy. That's it.
exactly.
He's just annoying. That's it.
And then why would you want to be roommates with him? He's annoying. He's the kid that nobody likes.
Annoying kid versus full-on psychopathic killer who drags their victims through your room.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's
No
fine.
problem. Yeah.
It's just a little blood.
Yeah, little blood.
It'll be gone the next morning.
Yeah.
And you know, if we get ended by her, like,
Yeah.
like,
Not a bad way to go.
you know, these days Gen Z don't have much attachment to the world, do they?
Yeah. Guess so.
But yeah, we'd rather choose a Yandere over Sid Kagano.
I choose Sid Kagano.
Yeah, you chose Sid Kagano.
I'm staying with my
That's
man.
Just for some reason, you have such a fascination with the man.
Cool.
He's so cool.
So cool.
But like we said last time, right? He'd only ever act like an extra character around you, assuming you're not part of Shadow.
Yeah.
Planet.
Oh, I'm sure at night he would say something like, "I am the night," and go back to sleep or something.
Yeah, right. And then you just like
just
start
laugh.
laughing.
Yeah, he's a clown. He's a
Living
walking clown.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. He'll make your day.
Honestly,
Every
but it'd be interesting to see like what living with a psychopath is like.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't like be able to experience it for very long because you just die at some point. A weekend
It'll be interesting for the duration of it.
for the thrill. You know, you're starting a lot like Degen 3 in this response. Oh, it sounds like fun. Oh, yeah. Bad response. Rewipe. Okay,
Rewipe.
this was actually a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, this was an interesting one. We had a
Yeah.
really long discussion about this one.
Yeah. So basically, the idea was that would you rather wipe your memories of like all the shows you've seen previously in the past, and just like have the opportunity to rewatch them, and experience them again for the first time, or like just rewatch it again?
It was
normally?
just rewatch
with your memories.
all the anime you've ever watched.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about the significance of a show depending on the time period. So if you were in school or something, you might find a certain show like more enticing, or you might enjoy it more. And stuff like your first anime as well would also be like just better overall. So in my case, I watched To Love Ru. Sorry. So being my first anime, I was very impressionable as a kid. I believe I was 8 years old.
8 years old.
It's like 8 or 9.
You watched? Oh yeah, that's right. You did tell us that.
Yeah,
You loved
yeah,
to
I talked
watch
about this in
To
the
Love Ru at
Guilty Pleasure
8 years
episode.
old.
Yeah, the librarian recommended it to me. That's lovely.
Alright.
Anyways, I really enjoyed that because it was my introduction to like the anime tropes and all that, and I just found it really fascinating.
Yeah.
Going from like Yu-Gi-Oh, which is it Japanese? You normal?
Yeah, Japanese. Yeah.
So it's Japanese. Okay, but I don't count Yu-Gi-Oh as anime. Kind of normal.
Then you probably wouldn't count like the original Pokemon as anime, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't count that either. I mean, technically it is anime.
Technically it is. Yeah.
Leave a comment about how wrong I am.
But it's
sure
much
thing.
more of like a you thought it was a childhood show that played only in Australia, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, for me, it was in the same vein as, like, Ben 10.
Yeah.
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 It had the same energy. To Love Ru was, like, a whole new world. This was Japanese cartoons.
Yeah, because it was subbed, right?
Yeah, it was subbed.
It was subbed, so
Yeah.
like, there's a clear difference.
Yeah, and, like, that's, like, first time seeing, like, an animated boob. That was, like, dude, it was magical, man. Little 8-year-old me was watching in the living
Why
room.
the hell did that librarian recommend you to Love Ru?
I don't know. Someone donated it or something.
Right,
It just
right.
was on the shelf.
I don't think. I bet they never even watched it.
Probably not. I mean, why would they? It's like, this is for kids. I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, tangent. If I watched To Love Ru now, I wouldn't enjoy it nearly as much.
Yeah.
Seeing as that I've seen like a bunch of other anime now with those same tropes.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, in your case, I remember we had an interesting conversation with Bocce and Sword Art.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
When I initially went for wipe all my memories of the anime I've watched, just to rewatch them again, experience them for the first time, I was kind of scared that if I were to watch all of my anime, my taste would be significantly different. I thought about this earlier today, that I want to believe that my taste would not change, but I honestly couldn't say for sure. I would be so scared that if I watched like Sword Art Online and then Bocce, I'd think like Sword Art Online is better than Bocce.
Yeah, you watch them in close proximity or something.
Yeah, right? It'd be, it's just.
I mean, assumingly,
horrible.
like if you wiped your memory and you watched Sword Art again as your first show, it probably would have a favorable impression of you. So it'd be in your introduction, unless
I don't think so, because I feel like if I watched Sword Art Online right now, I think it'd be the dumbest shit ever.
I mean, it's still you've seen like no anime tropes.
Yeah,
right?
I've seen no anime tropes, but I've gained so much experience to like understand like what cringe is, right?
Yeah.
So like
you've been on the internet.
Yeah, I've been around the internet, right? So then I look at this, I'll probably watch it. I'll think this is horrible.
Yeah.
Right. I want to believe that.
You want to believe?
So
that.
I kind of do want to change my memory back to experience everything again for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Wait, have you had any previous shows that have had more of an impact this time period?
Not that I can remember, right? Because if I did watch anime during like a no, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think there's any anime that had like a really big impact on me during like a bad time in my life.
Well, what about like school shows? Like maybe it's like school life in general. You might have enjoyed it more during school time.
Don't know. I mean, there was that thing with Yuru Camp where like I watched it, thought it was stupid. The first 5 minutes was stupid. Like didn't watch it for like another year. I mean, came back to it after like a year or two, and it became like one of my favorite animes of all time.
And possibly that's because of a life experience, change in life circumstance.
More so that I just like matured.
Is matured?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd say Eurocamp is something you would enjoy more as when you're more mature.
Yeah.
So like, if you watch it now,
because like if I was young, I was into like the shonen stuff, right?
Oh yeah, big fight scene, Sword Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy Tail, Sword Art, Megaki City Actors. I definitely wouldn't watch like a slice of life. I think it'd be boring and stuff. But just eventually I tried it out, and it's like my favorite genre now. Right.
So I was what was your response overall?
My last episode, I changed it to I would just rewatch everything all over again.
Yeah, you want to keep.
But I want to believe in myself, and I'll say I'll experience everything for the first time.
Okay, you have more faith in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so assumedly, actually we do right now, and we watch Bocce.
Yeah.
Then you can just rewatch Bocce easily.
Yeah.
And you'd probably just develop an interest in the instruments again. But like, who's to say that you might not touch Bocce again? Like, you might not have an interest. Like, you're a clean slate now, right?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna go for like the mainstream stuff first because you're gonna like look up what people recommend. But,
but I thought about that, but I'm assuming that we're just watching every single thing that we've watched
again. Okay, so you're forced to watch it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's different then. All right, cool. Okay, your circumstance is different. My circumstance is that a lot of trashy shows I enjoyed because of a time period in my life.
Yeah.
Oremo.
But obviously you don't enjoy it anymore, right?
Yeah, right.
Right,
of course. Totally, it was a guilty pleasure, so that would imply that.
Would you be sad about that?
I think I would, because it did leave an impact on me, believe it or not. The incest show, yeah, I know. Okay.
Would you mind explaining how?
I elaborate a lot on the Guilty Pleasures episode, so please listen to that. But basically, it was the dynamic between like the brother and sister, and not in the incest way, because that was only at the very end, because the mangaka was funky.
Yeah. So it was like you enjoyed the dynamic between the two and how wholesome it was, right?
Yeah, it was very wholesome,
and it was great seeing like it grow to a.
Yes. So like again at the very end, it felt earned. In a sense, because you really did see them develop, and they start off at like completely cold to each other, like they just don't talk to each other at all. and they worked it all the way up. The guy has many moments where like he sacrifices his pride and stuff like that. Like he takes the blame for her weird fetishes and all that, or her weird hobbies. He just takes a lot of like punishment from her, which when I think about it, that's probably why I like tsunderes. But yeah, it builds up and it feels earned, and it does comment on like societal views on otaku culture and stuff like that, and how that develops over time, and how otaku people reach out and like find fellow kin, stuff like that. I know to you it's just incest. You.
And to me, it's just like it's kind of they're not blood related.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're not blood
I
related,
don't know.
but they're still brother and sister.
Yeah.
How long have they lived together?
A long time since kids, but they just don't talk to each other.
A long time since kids.
It's like having a roommate or something, or someone in the same apartment.
It just kind of like it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When you say like their love, like that moment leading up to it felt earned.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds really uncomfortable.
Earned. What? So you'd rather a non-earned relationship?
No, I'd rather them just not get to that level.
Okay. So like we've had the discussion here where if you've recently met a step sibling, then it's okay
Yes.
to marry them. It kind of feels like they've recently met or gotten to know each other because they have never really communicated before in the past. It's like just living in the same apartment block, but like never talking to them. Or like living next door to like another girl, like a childhood friend, but never talking to them.
But there's like a clear boundary between childhood friend and sibling.
Well, I guess legally they are steps.
Not like in a legal sense or anything, but like
A moral boundary?
no, like the time spent around each other.
Okay.
Because childhood friend, you see them like at school,
Mhm.
whatever.
Mm.
Sibling, you're literally
I guess
spending.
you're eating with them.
Yeah, you're living together with them at a
Okay.
young age, and like they're a lot more than you would if you didn't live with them.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from,
Yeah,
but no,
it's not going to change your view.
no,
Yeah,
you're not changing.
that's
my
just my personal views on it. And
You haven't
that's
watched
why
the
I
show,
don't-
so like I'm not gonna credit your opinion at all.
Oh, okay, right. We're heading there. I haven't watched Oromo, so I can't comment on how
Yeah, you don't deserve it.
uncomfortable it makes. All right, whatever.
I mean, I showed you that little clip. Anyways,
We're going to the next show.
tangent.
Next. Would you rather?
What's Kevin's response?
He would rather rewatch everything.
Yeah, he wanted to
I
keep as
think.
well.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're the weird one now.
I'm the weird one now. Yeah, I just have faith in myself.
Faith in yourself. Would you rather sacrifice yourself or someone close to you in a death game? Okay.
So we all chose sacrifice yourself because we're all morally high ground people here, right?
Yeah,
Right,
though-
fellas?
Yeah, of course. Though we did mention that if the death was like really painful, say if you get a sword in half from your
Yeah.
balls,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be very happy about that, obviously, and you might just be like, maybe I'll keep my life, Maybe I'd not experience this pain. But the picture I included was Bocce's mum, so maybe I don't want to see Bocce's mum cut in half.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
myself.
I mean, even if we brought that up, but we still agreed that we would all take the
the moral
take
high
fall.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe if we actually get put in that situation, some people's true natures might be changed.
Perhaps. But yes. Plus, if you survive and you kill someone you care about,
Yeah.
then you're not going to be very happy about that, and it'll probably traumatize you for the rest of your life.
Live
So,
with that guilt for the rest of your life.
yeah. No.
And next, would you rather?
This one should be in the beginning.
Right.
Oh, you want to say this one?
Would you rather own a cat girl or a dog girl?
Yes.
So I thought about it. I mainly what was it? Argued for the personality of each of them.
Yeah.
But let's face it, that's not gonna be it's not set in stone, right?
yeah, it's not.
It's not set in stone. So it's just appearances, right? Appearance-wise, personality.
Yeah.
I mean preference-wise. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would still go for dog girls, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you just like dogs, really.
Yeah. I mean, like, cause at first I was like, cat girls probably be cinderella's or like assholes,
Yeah.
lazy assholes. But then you have people like Blaze from Arknights, and she's like the epitome of
Hardworking, diligent,
extrovert,
extrovert.
and
yeah.
that's what I argued dog girls were. They were extroverted and
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
But Blaze exists, so that
There are exceptions.
That just goes out the window, right?
Yeah.
I still think dog girls appeal to me more though.
No. I just like cats.
You like cat
I
girls?
just like cats.
That was the same with Degen too.
Yeah, he just like cat. Yeah. Cat person.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
I've never owned either,
You've
but like
never owned
based
either?
on appearances, I say cat.
Yeah.
But I just like Cinderella's. Okay. Would you rather have a crippling anxiety or be really good with people but have a little bit of a Chunni streak?
So currently stay as I am or like become extroverted?
Yes, I am. Crippling anxiety.
I think it was like we all chose extroverted with a Chunni streak.
Yeah.
But then we also argued that what if you were like botchy, right?
Yeah.
You had crippling anxiety, but you were like really good at something.
Yes.
Right? You had the drive to just
pursue one craft.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Did we still go with extroverted or did we go with crippling anxiety?
I mean, if I had a craft, and say if that craft was so good, I could actually just make a living off that.
Yeah,
to have to
say
interact with
say
people.
you got into guitar, right? And then
Yes.
randomly like a high school girl came up to you and was like, "Do you want to join our band? We're looking for a guitarist." Right? You're set for
So-
life, right?
I mean, that high school girl hasn't like made it yet, and my future's not guaranteed. But,
Yeah, but you
would I
can-
still go for it?
But you're just like a god at guitar, right? People listen to it and they're like, "This is like the best shit I've ever seen." If this was an anime, it'd probably be like best anime of the year, right?
If I was the protagonist of a anime of the year,
Yeah,
yeah, maybe I would. Maybe I would have crippling anxiety.
guys, watch the Rock, guys.
Yes, please watch it. Not enough people know about it, right?
It's mainstream now.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about the Chunni thing and like how any Chunni related thing you say, would people just laugh it off?
Yeah.
Like funeral, it's like the dragon in my eye will take care of this person in the afterlife or something like that. Like, oh, Tony, he's at it again.
Yeah,
But just being good at a skill, it's pretty good.
I'd rather be good at a skill.
Yeah,
honestly.
really.
That's just me being good at something now, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. No downsides.
Yeah.
Because if I can't talk to people and look at them with the IR,
Yo, this is getting too real. Let's move on. What was this again?
Shelter Sim.
Oh, it's talking about
Right.
Shelter,
So
the
this-
Porter Robertson song.
This was
Right.
DJ number 3's prompt, talking about Shelter by Porter Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather live in a simulation while being ignorant of what's happening around you, or like know the truth?
Yeah.
What do we all pick? We picked
I picked ignorance is bliss.
yes. I think
Because we can't do
all
anything
picked-
about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it'd be a thing of like, it was like the Matrix we talked about, like the red or blue pill. I don't know which pill does what, but
Yeah. I think it all boils down to your mental fortitude, right?
yeah, my mental fortitude's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with most people these days, yeah.
Yeah.
So we would all pick, live in ignorance.
Live in ignorance.
Because
never
like, what
find
the
out.
fuck would I be able to do if I find out that I'm all alone in a spaceship floating through space?
Yeah.
I've got no qualifications. Right?
I guess just cry. Right?
I'd rather just waste
all you can
away.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that was a unanimous decision. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Like I saw. If Dejan was like, it'd be fun, it'd be fun.
It'd be fun to get trapped in space and like any moment could be your last because you have no idea what you're doing, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean, just think of the thrills, right,
the
guys?
thrills, bro. If he said that, I'd be like, you need therapy,
Dude, there's some thrills I understand, but that thrill you're not getting out of that one.
Yeah, you're not. All right. Would you rather be sent to an isekai but your original body remains in a coma or something, or have your original body be completely destroyed by a truck?
Right. So we had a conversation because this would be meaningless if you never return to the real world, right?
Yeah.
So-
So we're assuming you do return
Yeah.
at some point.
So this basically turned to: would you stay in your isekai world or would you want to come back?
Yeah, have the option to come back.
Yeah. What did we all pick? We picked having an
coma
option
option.
because like if you pick the option, right, that just means like you can say yes or no at any time.
Yeah. Oh, we also argued that you might get auto ejected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
So you might be with your harm or something. You have to slay the demon lord and you just get ejected.
I think I chose come back to real life because technology is so advanced here.
Yeah.
We're assuming you get sent to like a medieval place with magic powers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Wi-Fi there, so
Yeah, exactly.
you get Wi-Fi back on.
Yeah, there's no anime
catch up
there,
latest
yeah.
anime.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In a
And-
world where like I don't know how Bocce the Rock ends,
Yo, you can't have that.
can't have that.
Yeah. Plus, we also like Uncle from Another World. I think it's he started airing again. He kept his powers.
He kept his
Yeah, so we get powers
Look,
again, bro.
you know, if like we kept our powers, it's like that seals the deal. We'd come back.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
But if you don't, would you still do it?
I probably would. Still.
No powers,
I
no
probably would
harem,
still.
normal human being.
Look, I have social anxiety. What makes you think I can get a harem in another world?
You don't know. Well, I mean, you see, the protagonists usually have crippling anxiety, right? And they somehow
God,
get a harem.
don't even start about being like a. Don't even compare me to an isekai protagonist, dude. don't stoop that low,
They
please.
just save the girl.
No.
Oh my gosh, she's so.
I'm gonna show her like
dreamy.
a tiny amount of kindness, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
all right.
Yo, fantasy
That's
girls are.
such dog shit writing, man. honestly.
Isekai fantasy girls are different, man. They're
Oh,
built
yeah.
different.
God. No, but
Anyways, yeah, Coma.
we all picked
Yeah.
option to come back.
Though that being said, if you don't keep your powers, and I lose my harem, maybe I might just stay in
You'd
this
stay.
Isekai.
Yeah.
Let my body be destroyed.
Right. Would you rather throat goat blank?
What
What was this?
This was the frog girl
All
or
right,
the
frog girl.
invisible?
Would you rather be the frog girl or would you rather be invisible? I think Degen 3 Kevin had a deeper meaning behind this.
Yeah.
It was like,
Would you rather look like a frog or something like that?
would you rather be forced to look like a frog
Mm-hmm.
or would you rather become like invisible to everybody and you
Mhm.
die not knowing what you looked like?
Yeah, I mean, you probably see yourself at birth, because it wouldn't kick in. Assuming this is like My Hero.
Yeah, right. It's because My Hero, they developed it at a young age.
Yeah.
I think I stayed invisible.
You saw the steal stuff again.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember
Yeah.
now.
It's
I-
kind of it's just hard to like control yourself, you know.
Yeah.
You see people walking around, right? And
You
you're
just
like,
pickpocket them.
I kind of just want to steal their shoes, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
If only it was like Skyrim, where you can like crouch behind them and just like pickpocket them.
exactly. One of these days, my intrusive thoughts are gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tell a story about how you stole like toys as a 4-year-old?
That's self-explanatory. But I was like the Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I was like the Robin Hood of 4-year-olds,
Yeah.
right?
You distribute to other
wouldn't
kids.
I wouldn't steal stuff that was like in their package. I'd steal stuff that was
Yeah.
out of their package, right? So I'm
Uh-huh.
basically doing a favor to the store employees by cleaning up, right?
Did you?
They
did you
can't
give,
sell that.
Did you give the toys to anyone else?
I did actually. I
Did
gave it
you?
away because I didn't use them anymore.
Ah.
So you know,
okay.
literally the
At a
Robin
later
Hood.
age, I bet.
Yeah, of
when
course.
you didn't need them.
Of course.
Yeah.
Literally the Robin Hood of 4-year-olds.
Fake Robin Hood.
No, but you chose Frog Girl.
Yeah, I chose Frog Girl. Because who wouldn't want to taste their homies?
I don't have to be a frog girl to taste my homies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you want to get the full wrap?
Full rap.
Yo, you get the full body in one go. You can't do that with like your normal tongue.
Selective tasting.
Selective tasting.
Selective tasting. I'd rather that.
Well, I mean, you probably have like enhanced tasters or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, what if you're trying to like taste their hand and all of a sudden your tongue's up their butt? Like,
Well, it's fine. It's like, oh, okay, a bit
no,
of
that's
a
fine. Little chocolate chip cookie. Never hurt
chocolate
anybody.
chip cookie. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, dude. I think Degen 3 also said
Frog.
the throat goat.
Yeah. The throat goat.
The throat
The
goat.
frog goat. What? The next would you
All
rather?
right, next one. All right,
I'm
cool.
losing speech.
All right, would you rather be Subaru basically or be Okabe
Wait,
from
you
Steins
missed-
Gate?
Oh no, you can't. Yeah. Would
Yeah.
you? Okay. Say it again. Sorry.
Would you rather be a Subaru from ReZero or be the Mr. Mad Scientist from Steins Gate?
Yeah, I think we had a long conversation about this. I don't know what Okabe went through. All I know is he gets shots a bunch.
Yes, I shot for like
Shot a bunch. Yeah.
365 days straight or something like that. That's what Degen 3 said from his facts. I don't think it was straight, but like he gets shot a lot.
Yeah, he gets shot a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Subaru, eat by rabbits, murdered, guts ripped out.
Yeah.
You know, tortured to death.
Yeah.
Willingly committed suicide.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just get shot.
Yeah.
Because like it's the same thing over and over again. You'll build mental block to it.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
we've-
it's the same death, I guess.
Yeah, and Subaru is like it's like a bag of surprises, right? You
Yeah,
never,
you never know, man.
what's
You never know what you get. Or decapitation? Yeah, cool.
Ugh,
Alright,
God,
bit of that.
disgusting.
Well, I think Degen 3 said Okabe? Did he say Okabe?
I think he said Okabe.
Which is weird because you think that he'd choose Subarus. It's more, it's more
Well,
adventurous.
The waifus, I think. Is what he
the
said.
waifus.
The waifus,
right.
Because like we were talking about how like RE0 you only get Emilia, Puck, and Felix, right?
True.
But then in Steins Gate you get like
Yeah, Ruka.
you get Ruka.
Yes. And Kurisu
Kurisu,
and
Kurisu,
Kurisu
no,
and
because
well
of
that
Kurisu.
Tutsuru go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
got
cares?
it. Yeah. Oh man. Ruka. Anyways, yeah, the waifus was the sealed the deal.
No, honestly, if we were going waifu wise, I'd pick RE0. But I'd just rather get shot a bunch.
I mean, you haven't seen Steins Gate, so like
I've seen the characters. I know the characters.
you have not seen the characters. You have to experience them.
No, I don't think I will.
I think Kurisu beats everyone else in ReZero.
Yeah. I can't say anything because I haven't seen it.
That's right. Your opinion is invalid. Would you rather juice them or like don't juice them?
I don't remember what this one is.
This was like turn your someone you care about to a vampire or don't care turn them to a vampire. But like they don't want to be a vampire.
Right. They'd hate you forever and they'd hunt you down.
Yeah.
I chose to respect their wishes.
I chose not to respect their wishes.
Because you want them to stay alive.
Yes.
Right. Because you were thinking about Bocce's mum.
Yes. I would turn Bocce's mum into a vampire. Dude, Bocce's mum hunting me down? Yo, that's kind of like... She's kind of like a Tsundere, isn't she? Yo.
Tsundere.
She's kind of Tsundere.
Right. We talked about how last episode, the last recording that we did, that your definition of Tsundere is a bit more, what was it, aggressive than normal people.
That's what makes the loving part so much more rewarding.
Would your obsession with that be comparable to like Gon and the clown from Hunter x Hunter?
Gon and... Oh, okay.
Well, no, not in the sense that,
I get erect at the thought of being hunted.
Well, it's more like this person clearly hates you.
Yeah.
But then you're all for it.
I mean, the clown is more like... Because Gon has the potential of becoming like really strong and like competing against the clown. That's why he's into it.
I guess.
From what I remember.
What are other characters where they're like, this person clearly hates them?
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, like Toga from My Hero Academia. The girl that steals blood.
With Deku? Clearly hates him?
Yeah. Well, Deku clearly hates her, but
she's into it.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying I'm like Toga?
I'm saying like is your obsession is that's the vibe I'm getting from it, right?
Yeah.
You're like Tsunderes are like these people who just absolutely hate your guts. Like Deku, how he hates Toga, right? But Toga's like, oh, I love this. This is amazing, right? That's the vibe.
Well,
I'm getting
Deku like
from it.
never gives love afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like how I'm kind of seeing the situation, right?
Well, how I'm seeing it is that like it's very aggressive. It's very like it comes on strong, but like
deep down.
But deep down, I'm sure they do care. I'm sure.
I feel like I feel like in this situation, if you turn Bocce's mom into a vampire, she completely hated it, and there was like no love for you. But you're still like...
I would hold on to like the silver lining of hope that maybe she does
You'll be
care.
coping. You're basically
I'm
coping.
coping, yeah, basically.
Yeah, but you and Degen number 3 chose to juice them.
Yeah, we juice them.
I chose not to juice them.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Next one. Would you rather... Would you rather kick a child like Anya, or would you rather kick your mum?
I think we all chose Anya.
This was like the easiest answer of my life. I would rather kick a child.
For the record, I would kick a child.
That doesn't mean that I would, but I would kick a child, but I wouldn't like just go out and kick a child, right?
Yeah, I would kick a child for my mum.
Yeah.
Mummy told me to.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I think DJ number 3 was like, but it's a child, and like it's Anya, and I was like, that just makes it even better, right?
Yeah, dude.
Just kick the shit.
Who doesn't want to kick Anya, right?
And then
Spike's
he's like,
family
Lord
fans.
will kill you. I mean, who cares? I get to kick Anya. I think that's worth it.
Yo, Lloyd trying to kill me though. Oh, comes on strong.
I bet he's a Tsundere.
Yeah, he's a Tsundere.
He's got feelings for me, low key.
Yeah, he obviously does. Obviously, it's not for the mission.
Yeah, but anyway,
Yeah.
next, would you rather?
Would you rather have your hentai history leaked or wear an Ahegeo hoodie forever?
Right, we all picked get our hentai history leaked.
Yeah, that's easy.
It'll be out there. There'll be a period where it's bad. Maybe there'll be some lingering, downsides.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's
Fine.
not as bad as being forced to wear an Ahegeo hoodie at someone's funeral.
Yeah, plus you can't get jobs, man.
Exactly.
You can't wear a suit or anything. You know, if I'm wearing a Ahegeo hoodie.
Yeah. And you'll be lucky to get accepted in a part-time job.
Yeah, unless the managers is like bust out. Hey, let's go.
Kindred. But then
Kindred.
there's the problem where like even in a work environment, you'd be wearing an Ahegeo
Oh,
hoodie.
yeah, you would
right?
be.
You'd be at like Macca's, the cashiers, and it's like, hey, hi, may I take your order, please? And then they just see this Ahegeo hoodie.
He's like, you don't work here.
Suddenly they're like, I'm not hungry anymore. Right.
So I'm not hungry anymore. Just rubs their pants. It's like, oh, maybe I feel like something else.
ooh.
Unless you work at like one of those kind of stores.
Like
Those,
an anime store.
Yeah, degenerate store or something.
Degen Diplomacy is opening up a shop.
That's right. We got merch, guys.
Work uniform is going to be Ahegeo hoodies.
Yes.
Right.
It's coming right up.
But no, I think everybody chose Hentai History Leaked. Because we don't... Okay, I feel like I have some fucked up things that I don't want people seeing.
I thought people just wouldn't care after a while.
Yeah, I guess
It's like,
so.
oh, it's the Fuda guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'd get accepted into a community, right?
Yeah, you
There's
would.
always people out there that have like similar tastes as you, so
Yeah.
it'll be okay.
What was this one?
All right, this was with the bocce.
Oh, this one.
I thought about this today, and it just made me super angry. Right? Okay, so ONOST or DB? What the hell does that mean? Nobody fucking knows. But Degen number 3 stated
Oh,
that
it was the dub thing.
it was the dub thing, right?
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Would you rather watch bocce in only dub, English dub, or
have no music at all?
now? Yeah,
Absolutely no soundtrack.
you can't listen to the music at all. No ending, no opening, no insert songs.
Yeah.
Right? I think we all chose
It was a
in
dub one, yeah.
because what dub can be good.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, actually, Degen 3 chose the no sound.
Degen 3 chose OST.
the monster chose no music.
Honestly, it pissed me off, but he's entitled to his own opinion.
Yeah.
Right? If he was here, he'd be laughing at me right now.
He probably would be laughing at you.
Right. So then it was a 2-for-1, right?
Yeah.
Because his next follow-up question was, would you rather watch bocce? Oh, would you rather watch bocce and not be allowed to listen to any music, or only have bocce music
Yeah.
and not allowed to watch the anime?
In my case, I argued that my love for the music was because of the show. So if you didn't have the show, then I probably wouldn't care about the music nearly as much, even though it is pretty good. And I feel like I wouldn't actually get around to listening to the songs.
Yeah.
Because I just wouldn't I wouldn't know about the show. Well, I probably know about it, but I'd be like, oh, what's so good about it? I
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though, like, but this was a thing that was like, it was more like it exists for everybody else as well. Right?
Yeah.
So if you watch the show and there'd be people saying like, this song is so good, right?
Yeah.
Or vice versa, right?
Nah.
I wouldn't be able to handle either of those. Because, like, look, you and Degen number 3 were in the same boat, right?
Yeah.
You guys were like, I enjoyed the anime much more. And
than
I
music.
feel like I only like the music because of the anime, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't apply to me. I got so mad about thinking about it because I still can't decide. I reluctantly chose the anime,
Yeah.
but they're really close because I thought about this before just by myself. It wasn't the same thing. It wasn't like it wasn't the same as this question.
Yeah.
It was more of like, would I rather become deaf or would I rather become blind?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It's drastic, right? But at that point in time, I wasn't thinking about like how life would be hindered.
Yeah.
I thought more about how would I rather lose the ability to see art or lose the ability to hear music, right?
Jeez, you thought about it that deeply, huh?
Yeah. Well, deeply. If I thought about it deeply, I'd be thinking about my living conditions, right?
Oh,
But I
okay,
guess
yeah.
it's more like I just thought about that, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't decide. I really couldn't decide because they're both like such important things to me, right? They're probably my highest interest. They're like my biggest interest in my whole life. So I can't decide between one or two. I can't decide between either of them, and it really pains me because I think I'd break down if I lost if
You
I
lost
lost the
bocce.
ability to like look at art or listen to music or both, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, we're just talking about bocce here.
Look,
But you're
yeah.
thinking about it on that level, though.
I'm thinking about it that level. That's why it pissed me off in the last recording as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't decide.
But reluctantly, you chose to watch the show and not listen to music. you look pain just thinking
I'm
about that.
really.
Shh, it's okay. It's not real. It's not real.
I'm
It's alright. It's
glad
okay.
it's not real. I'm glad it's not real, but
Having a mental breakdown.
I might cry actually. Bro,
my gosh.
after like what happened today, like the 3 hours of the lost footage, and then this, and then now I have to think about if I. Next question. Next question.
Man. Okay, next
I'm
question.
gonna cry.
Let's move on. Having an emotional breakdown. LINKORD. What was this one? Oh, it was the AR thing. The AR game.
All right. Would
Yeah.
you rather have something similar to the Amusphere like go to sleep and have your consciousness
Yeah.
uploaded into the game,
Mhm.
or would you rather play Sword Art Online in real life, like an AR game,
Yeah, moving around.
right? Trucks are like boss attacks or whatever, right?
It's like Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not like Pokemon Go, but like, you know, it's more like Sao Ordinal scale, right?
Yeah.
You put on the visor and then you swing your sword around.
Yeah, real life.
Me and you, Degen 1 and 2, we picked the Amusphere consciousness because we're not confident in our physical ability, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'd be able to run around for like 8 hours straight.
No, I'd probably run for like an hour and be like,
I think I'd run for less than an hour, to be honest. Right? And if you suffer an injury in real life, right?
Yeah.
You got to go to the real life hospital.
yeah, exactly.
Can't just chuggity health potions to fix yourself, right?
Yeah,
So, yeah. But then Degen number 3, he's like,
that's fun.
he's the active guy.
Oh, he is pretty active.
He
Usually.
just likes to, he likes thrills.
Yeah, likes to bounce around,
Yeah.
do his thing.
He'd gladly fight a boss on a highway dodging cars going 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's
He's like,
so
that's
fun.
fun as.
It's fun as, bro.
You
Why
don't
did
get
you
to
guys?
do that in things. And then I'm like, we also argued like you get to perform skills in the game that you normally
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah,
His reasoning was, oh, you'll just eventually be able to pull it off, right?
yeah.
I doubt it,
doubt it,
right?
but like, yeah,
But,
it's-
you know, if
he's coping.
that's what you believe, if that's what you believe.
I mean, you can do it in
in.
the atmosphere. You just have simulated, trucks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can like perform so much cool shit.
But you change your appearance. I don't have to look the way I do now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing, man.
That is true. I didn't think of that, but that's just another plot as to why
Yeah,
it's clearly superior.
just a bad
And there's
take.
nobody here to
No one in the fight back.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do wish he was here though, but he's
I mean, like, if he's editing, he can insert his own voice if he wants. Actually, this was that.
we give him
I said
free
this,
reign
this.
to just do whatever he wants with this recording.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
just give it to him.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about this
We're
one?
not talking about this one.
Okay,
This one
next
can
one.
stay in the other recording, Patreon exclusive. Yeah. All right. So this is another Attack on Titan one.
Yeah.
Would you rather obtain power and be able to fight back in a hostile environment,
Yeah.
but live for like a set amount of time?
Yeah.
Or would you rather live as a powerless being in a hostile environment where any day could be your last?
Yeah. Okay.
I think we all went with
Eren.
Eren. Yeah. We all wanted Titan powers.
Yeah.
12 years is
It's a
fine.
lengthy time. You can get a lot done.
You argued something about like when
Life
you're
perspective.
older, right?
Yeah. So, I argued that if you have less time, you probably will be able to do more. Like, you'd be more inclined to do more stuff because you have less time, of course.
Right.
If you're old, you're gonna be like, oh, I got plenty of time. And by the time you like realize you don't have much time left, you're like 70 or something.
Yeah.
And by then you're like old and decrepit. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
So
I think that's just a mental diff, though, because like, I mean, as you get older, do you feel like you'd accept that it's time to go, or
you probably would accept, but you'd have regrets. But at the very least, if you have 10 years left, then you already have that mental experience of like your life coming to an end, and you have the power to do something about that, and just like do all the things you want to do before like, your life ends.
I guess I can't really argue against that because that's like every person has their own thought process on the
Okay,
thing.
on values.
What was it? You wouldn't feel that way if like you were like just had 12 years left to live right now.
I would feel that way.
You would feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, I have 12 years.
Right.
I'd probably
so,
do more.
So then wait. So you're arguing that you'd rather do it when you're older?
No, I'd rather do it when I'm like younger. That's why I want the powers, because like you're young and you only have 12 years left to live, and you have powers, so you can do even more.
Wait, so you'd want power even younger than you are right now? Because
Well-
I consider right now to be pretty young.
No, I want it now.
Yeah.
Because like we're saying here,
But you still feel that way, but you're more inclined to do. I mean, what's stopping you from doing it as a 70-year-old? I guess.
well, it's more like if you want to run a marathon or something.
I
Let's
mean-
say you do want to run a marathon as an example,
You've got
and you're
Titan
70 years old. You can still do it.
yeah.
It's harder though.
Yeah. I mean, you got Titan powers now.
Yeah, you have Titan
A
powers.
marathon, you've been done in 1 second, right?
Yeah, well, I guess it's cheating now. You have to do like a Titan marathon
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's kind of like you're in a hostile world. The thing on your mind is probably you want to kill stuff.
Kill Titans. You want to survive, not die.
Yeah.
Protect your family.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'd rather be able to do something about it rather than
Yeah.
feel powerless all the time and
Even
scared,
if you have
right?
less time.
Yeah. I think DJ number 3 agreed. Yeah. He did.
Yeah, he agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't say the adventurous. Actually, I feel like he did say the adventurous route.
You felt like he would rather be powerless?
Powerless, and like he would join the scouts or something.
I mean, like, I specifically said powerless, so let's just. I mean, I know what he's gonna think. If you can't do anything about it, he'd rather have power. But if he could like work his way up, then he'd join the scouts.
Yeah, he probably would actually. I think in our case we said powerless, right? So you can't do anything. Yeah, sorry, he probably chose Eren as well. Okay, would you rather be the protagonist of Rent a Girlfriend or be the protagonist of Evidence in the Shadow?
Yeah. So what happened here was Degen number 2 resorted to manipulation tactics and gave us like a pile of shit or like a pile of flaming shit that would like just kill you the moment you just walked in a 1 meter radius of it, right?
I can't believe you're even comparing it like that. I can't believe this.
So yeah, we all agree that we'd rather be the Eminence in the Shadow.
Yeah.
Because you know, Kazuya, whatever his name is from Ren and Girlfriend, is just such a pathetic piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, here you go.
Oh, I was going to argue that whole harem thing. Like the whole, Sid's got powers and harem and stuff like that.
I mean, the other guy has a quote-unquote harem as well.
That doesn't count.
But yeah, anyway, it doesn't count. But the thing that surprised me the most about this question was that Degen number 3 hesitated.
He did hesitate.
He reluctantly chose Eminence in the Shadow.
Boom. Yo, DJ number 3 here. And just quickly, my only defense is sue me exist. Therefore, if I become that guy, and if I had free will, you know what's going on. But yeah, that's it.
I mean, Rent a Girlfriend's like one of his favorite shows, isn't it?
It's not his favorite show. He just enjoys it.
Yeah.
Wait, is it his favorite show?
No, it's not. It's a guilty pleasure, I think. I checked his rating. It was like 60 something.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
So, I mean, it still could be, honestly.
Yeah, it could be like
it
lying.
still could be, honestly.
Yeah.
But his main argument was the girls.
Yeah.
But you're such a pathetic piece of shit.
But you get the girls.
You don't get the girls. You act the fool in front of yourself. You act the fool in front of the girls.
You get the... Well, you don't even get the girls in your head. The other guys get the girls.
Right. That's right. The other guys get the girls in his head. And then Eminence in the Shadow is like...
Yo, he's a Shadow Lord, dude.
He's not interested in any of them, you know?
Yeah.
But then...
But they're there.
They're there.
He's like, such an NPC, the smash thing to do to smash them.
It'd be an NPC to just be passive and alone by yourself the whole time.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
But yeah, we all chose Eminence in the Shadow.
Yeah, because you got the atomic move. Yo.
I was reluctant for a different reason. But I don't know about DJ number 3.
I don't know, he's weird.
Next, would you... Oh,
That's
this is
it.
the last one.
Yeah,
right?
the last one.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the end of this emergency episode of DJ Diplomacy.
It's about an hour.
I don't ever want to do this again because one, it's a headache to set up. 2, Kevin's not here.
Yeah.
A third of DJ Diplomacy is not here.
Yeah.
And, you know, recounting is fine, I guess, because it gives me time to think about other things to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather do this properly.
First try.
I'd rather do this properly, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
I've been DJ number 1.
Degen 2 here.
And I'm DJ number 3.
Oh, he's here.
Tune in next time where hopefully, you know, we never do one of these ever again.
Yeah. All right. Adios. Bye-bye.